getting to come out actually feels very nice. I come here so often that I only come at night. I don't normally come in the afternoon, but it is what it is down here. Show you guys my favorite spot, which is actually up there. Everyone is getting their picture taken. The best time to actually come is at 8 a.m. That's just right before they turn on the vortex. So yeah, let me show you my favorite spot to come to, because people don't like to climb stairs. It's up there. Right here, boys. This spot is like barricade view, and you're a little bit hidden from everyone else. And I like to chill here. You can see it's a bit wobbly today, but as you can tell, this part is one of my favorites to just chill here. There is a lot of more people today compared to other days, but not as crowded compared to the weekends. If you can see up there, this place, yeah, I've never been up there because you gotta pay to get up there. There's a bit no point. But the best place to see that is actually when the trams come through the middle over here. I think that is the best, because the train actually slows down while you are going past the middle. Oh, the trains are here, see that? So if you're on this particular train, you will be getting the view of the vortex from there, which I think is pretty sick. We still have about half an hour before the movie starts, so I guess we're just gonna chill here until the movie starts. There's no point going into the theater right now. It's not even open yet. Opens at 4:35. Oh, that's close to an hour, so I guess we gotta wait a little bit longer. But yeah, I think it has been a very chill day coming out here. At least I'm not stuck inside the house. Getting to come out actually feels very nice. Right, I think since we have over an hour, we're gonna change the plan. We might go and find something to eat first. Then we will see how much time we have left before the movie. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna explore up here instead. Little stream of waterfall over here. It's a good view too. Getting away from that place. We can go back again at night after the movie, but it will be a bit too dark just to watch the light show. But now, something to eat. Yesterday, I watched Wow Robot. I won't comment too much about the movie because there isn't really much to say about it. I think it's a good film. It's a very simple, easy watch film. Nothing too complex. We go down there, have some fun, leave, go back to your life. That's what I thought about it. Been at least 4 to 5 years since I've been back to a cinema. Simply because I've always had this excuse to say, I'm creating things, I don't have time to go and watch things. You're either a creator or you are an audience member. So I was thinking that, I was always a creator. So 4 to 5 years, that was the biggest lie I told myself. I had a lot of time, I just did not use that time to go and watch anything. So I'm slowly integrating myself back to watching films and being comfortable with it. That is just something that is my biggest issue right now. But yeah, so When I was watching the film, it felt like coming home, and it also felt I have grown. I've grown way, 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 way much. I guess when I was watching the movie, there were so many thoughts that were flowing down my head. Normally, I used to watch movies with a very emotional standpoint in terms of, all right, I'm just going to allow it to say whatever it wants to me. And then after that, I am going to reflect on how I felt about the movie and the storytelling and things like that. But I guess in my career right now, because I've gone through so many films, it is easy for me to like break down the film very easily and also start to go a little bit deeper in terms of questioning all the concepts which was inside the film, which also sparked a lot of questions for my research itself. The movie, I'm not sure if this is going to be like any spoilers or anything, but I would just disclaim. If I say any spoilers, then I'm sorry. In the film, we are looking at the robot from a very sad standpoint because it is the only robot in nature. And that really puts me in a position to say like, oh, I was coming into my research where robots will take over and then it will be bad for all of us humans. But this movie changed that perspective and like say like, what happens if in the future there is a single robot and nature has come back to its original state. Mother Nature has grown trees and fields and oceans and all that kind of thing, because Mother Nature is it is what it is. So with this robot trying to survive nature, and then we're giving pity to a robot. I found that to be very interesting because it's like, once we create the robots now with the AI and stuff like that, and we all leave, for example, all the humans all perish, what will be left of the robots? Will it just be a dying world, or is essentially there to be destroyed? I'm not sure, but that really came to my mind when I was watching the movie yesterday. It was really interesting thought that came about my mind. I think I wrote something in here on my notes. What if robots were the only ones on Earth and nature took it back? How do I feel? That's a question that I'll just leave it for you to answer, and also something for me to just think about while I continue my research. But the other thing was coming home. So that's what it looks like in the cinema. It's been a while. So I got very excited at that. All the opening intros before the actual movie, with all the trailers, with you hyping it up and that kind of thing, with all the cinematic music, and I was like, oh, so exciting. So that really got me quite excited. And guys, this wasn't even IMAX. IMAX was like the thing where I always used to go to. If you don't know what IMAX is, it's a gigantic screen. It's a very, very big screen. It seems like a no-brainer. Go to the cinema, watch a movie, go home. But to me, it feels like coming home. Something that I have not really had for a very long time. I could be a viewer, I could be entertained, I could be immersed in me and just the screen. I knew when I left the cinema, there was a slight bit of emptiness, but not so much compared to, last time when I was like super emotional. I just went down there, I left and just like, whoa, this is reality now. I'm stepping out, I'm going to the toilet. And wow, there are people here now. It's no longer moving at the frame rates of the movie, energizing. So this is me reliving my, inner self. This is what I meant to be. I still wish the best for everyone to relive their inner selves and become energized and back with the world. Yeah, that's what I wish upon everyone. That's what I have to say for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. My name is NickyAdopt, and I hope to see you guys on the next adventure. Goodbye.